So, guys, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing pretty good. Hope everybody's been extremely profitable in the trading and the situations that wasn't profitable. I hope you have been documenting and pretty much making note of what you did wrong. So, in the future, you can get those particular trades right. So, today I took a trade on SPY and I wanted to talk about what I actually saw in SPY. And for those who don't know, I was most definitely interested in the 415 area. But my charting was actually a little before 415. I actually did like a live stream on a trade, and I actually lost on the particular trade when I was live. But once the trade actually went into the favor that I pretty much felt as if it was going to do, I actually jumped back in, and I did recover my losses, and I got some profits out of the particular trade. One of the biggest things is, let me delete these positions. I want to show, and I'm not going to be long at all, but I want to show what I saw in the charts. The reason why I fell as a 415 was actually a place of rejection. And let's actually zoom in real quick. And sorry about the lines, you guys. Sorry, but it is what it is. As you can see, this high of this particular candle here within this wick, the high, and I'm looking in this area right here where it says H. The high was at 414.09. Now, let me show you what I saw in the charts. In order to see what's going on in the charts for a particular underline or security or whatever it is, you most definitely want to make it a habit of charting down. So if we go right now, we at 5 minutes. We're seeing this on 5 minutes right here. Let's see how it look on a minute before we actually go into the daily. Let's see how it looks. All right, and this is pretty practically what I actually fell for. How I lost on this particular trade. As you can see, it came here and it made a high, which is 415.08. And I honestly thought it caught a form of demand here in this particular area, and it ran up. Well, it ran up only to here. And I actually had this level here calculated. I had it actually charted, but I moved it. I'm going to show you why I moved it too. But long story short, as you can see here, it created a path. It went up, came down, went here, went back up, came down. We could say probably around this area. Went back up, same area here. Boom. And then from there, it actually just went down. It went like way down. So, and that was the actual fall. So pretty much I'm quite sure we're familiar with what this pattern is. It's practically a head and shoulders pattern. And with the head and shoulders pattern, it most definitely worked in the favor of what I thought was going to happen. It came all the way down. So let me show you what I've seen on the charts. And one of the most important things, always chart down so you can get the greater picture and get a true understanding of the structure of the security. I would like to go to the daily. This is what I saw in the charts. The reason why I felt as the 415 was it was most definitely a major area for us trading today. And I know I got all these lines. I'm sorry, guys. Let me go ahead and get this in motion. Let me zoom into it a little bit. So if you notice over here, right? If you notice in this particular area right here, these areas was what I had actually charted. Let me go. I gotta zoom out. I'm gonna have to go down to the hourly so you guys can really see it. This may be better right here. Okay, yeah, this is better. Okay, so as you can see right here, this 415 area hits right here. And as you can see, it actually went to this area here overnight. Pretty much pre-market hours. It actually went to this area and it kind of went down a little bit. And with that being said, this is the actual candle for us of the downsizing of the price of the candle and whatnot. The downside. So practically, if you go all the way over here, you see this huge family over here. And within this huge family, you see this right here. Let me zoom in a little more. These areas. And that's why, if you look at the pink line, that's what I'm looking at. This kind of goes back, it dates back to what I was telling you guys about what I have learned. If you want to really trade, if you want to make your real money, you really want to trade supply and demand. And I'm kind of coming to a understanding now, and there may be some professional people out there that have been trading for years can probably change my mindset on it. But if you have a small account, I think you should be more lean to the direction to trade supply and demand zones. The reason why I would say that is because supply and demand, it most in this situation here would be a supply. So practically all the shares that was actually bought, that was purchased in a low area. And once they feel as if they was purchased out in this area, once they got to this area, as you can see, it was a sell-off. And these areas here may not be the exact price, but you can see the pattern. They buy low, then they sell high. That's it. So I knew also as well, the most recent sell-off was in the 415 area. You can see this here, and you can also go look at the confluence of this counter here. Let me highlight them. Let me put some circles on them and whatnot real quick so you guys can see what I'm looking at. You got this area here, and you got, hold on, let me clone it. Oh, now, hold on 1 second. You got that area. You even have this area too. You got this one. I'm gonna put them on the counter. So you have this one. You have this one. Well, actually, right here. This area here. All this right here is pretty much. Let me just delete these and just put a box in there real quick. Y'all can really see it. That's the whole thing is if you spend a lot of your time trying to make profits and supporting resistance, don't get me wrong, it's profitable. You most definitely can do it. But it just really it allows you to become a better trader to actually read in the charts the moment that matters. You get what I'm saying? So pretty much if you see here 409, you catch a long position at 409, you're going up. And you're looking on the daily now. You pretty much can see where the big counters are actually going in. You're able to see the true structure of the charts of the security. You're able to really see the truth. So in other words, when you look at scales on a far out time frame, you're able to see where's accumulation and where there is distribution. You get what I'm saying? So when you trade in small patterns, you most definitely can. You may make a profit trading those small patterns. I'm not sure exactly what you're interested in doing, with your money, but I'm just saying what I've noticed in general. If you chart down on a higher time frame, you pretty much can make more money because you're selling and you're holding and you're selling in the right spaces. So in other words, you're selling when the banks are selling. If you look at these areas right here, it's just simple. You see these big counters right here, and that's why I charted them in a different color. So I have the entry price, and I have pretty much the exit price the um if the price goes against you. But it lets you know what area to be watching at for these particular moments to happen. Whether it's going to be accumulation stage or it's going to be distribution stage. And pretty much what I'm saying is demand and supply. When it's real low, as you can see here, let me see what price this is. 403 is a demand level. This is a demand level here, 403. And if you take 403 up, you're going to pretty much distribute around 413, 415. These white lines, these pink lines, that's pretty much what I have charted. You may have something different charted. But what I'm saying is you can acquire at 403. And if you're on a lower time frame, you'll be selling at 405 when you could have just pretty much held your position for a profit. Now, I will say this, that's if you're able to withstand um the seeing your finances going down in your account. And that's what I'm working with as of now. Now I'm working on being able to see my account down $100 to be able to make 1,000. I'm kind of starting to see that now. And I did write some notes. I hope I'm not long-winded. I hope you guys are able to see exactly what I'm talking about. Excuse me. But overall, what I'm saying is this. You have to pick the fruit when it's right. You ever been to the grocery store, right? And back in the day, your mom, your mom, she will probably get like let's say a mango or pineapple, whatever it is. It could be green at the store, but when you get home, you put it in the sun. This is that phase. You grab it when it's green. It's not right yet. So you want to hold it, you want to put it in the sun, you want to hold it, sit on it for a while until um the banks are selling. The true distribution is actually going on. I'm not sure what your goal is. I'm not sure how you design it for us to make big gains of win. But I'm just sharing what I'm seeing. I'm really starting to see you want to buy in supply and demand zones. Now, if you want to do a little scalping, that's cool, and I have no problem with that at all. I've been trying to pretty much do the same thing, but I feel as if a lot of my losses come from purchasing and supporting resistances and not knowing the difference between the two, supply and demand and support and resistance. Um, it's simple, bro. Like this is it right here. I seen the pattern. I seen the 2 wicks. I seen the areas. Okay, we got right here 414.86. This one here is 414.81. And you had a high on this one's 1505. 9 times out of 10, to be honest with you, I brought this line here down for the confluence of these two right here. But long story short, the best thing is do is to go ahead and round it to a site level, which will be 415. That was the area right there, 415 for the drop. And if we slide over, we follow this pink line right here. We slide over, and what happened? You see what happened right here. This was the level, 415. And this candle is just not a candle. It's a very distinctive candle. It's a candle that pretty much was a sell-off. That was it. Let me slide. I know I had some notes in here. Let me see. Okay, another thing too. If you have a small account, I'm not saying do this, but look into trading key levels. Key levels is the key of growing your account. You don't want to be taking so many trades that's really kind of irrelevant of what is the you want to be in direction of a trade when it's heavy so you can make a lot more money instead of just trading support and resistance where it's up now and the hour is coming back down. If you trade in support, if you trade in supply and demand zones, you're gonna. I personally feel, I could be wrong. You guys, let me know if I'm saying anything wrong. I did a video about this recently, but you're able to see a bigger return on your money. I'm telling you, because one thing about it, you're actually in motion of heavy momentum. That's what you want. You want to be in motion of heavy momentum. And with that being said, like I told you, I don't pretty much talked about everything there. Like fruit on a tree. You grab a trade, you grab shares when things is kind of on the down end and you want to sell, and when it's time to supply. It's quite simple, same thing. That's it, man. I know this was pretty much like everywhere. I apologize about that, but I'm actually to get emotional with the family. But I wanted to make this video not just for you guys, but for myself as well. So when I go back and try to do all the scalping and support of resistance, by me having a small account, it kind of make me practice what I'm preaching right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Y'all stay blessed. Any questions, man? Most definitely hit me up. Let me know if you guys caught this particular if you guys caught this. Did y'all have this actually charted too as well? Let me go down to the 5 minute again. Let me know if you guys caught this move. Did you guys kind of predict the same thing? Whatever it is. And then too, go to your charts and chart. Go to your charts and chart the securities, ETFs, whatever it is, at key levels, and only take those trades at key levels. Look at it. This is a key level right here, guys. Check it out. Let me show it to you. I'm on the 4 hour now. This is the 4 hour. Look at the key levels. Look at it. This is a key level right here. You see this? All we're going to go past this. This is a key level. If we break past, what is this? 14, 18. We break past that. It's like we on the upside. Then you have these level here. That's why I had this in the red. But it's going to show you like we're kind of like on an upcline now. Well, I'm sorry, uptrend. We're trying to break through. And in the midst of that, when you chart down, you're able to see these particular moments. Okay, these are the big trades right here. These are the big trades that really makes a difference in the marketplace. And with that being said, it's only two things. It's either going to go up or it's going to go down. You may see some sideways after that happened, but you're able to determine, um, well, you pretty much increase your probability of a bigger return on your money. Supply and demand zones. Y'all stay blessed, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I was kind of itching everywhere. Matter of fact, let me take this off real quick so you guys can see. That's better. This right here, these are key levels right here. We're trying to get past this. This is a key level. So the next trade is when we get around 415, 417. And I'm quite sure you guys know this area here is an uptrend right here. We break that structure. So these are things to look at. Instead of just trying to catch trades up in here and all those areas, just go ahead and catch them at moments that matters, like a moment of decision that matters, that highlighted moment. You know what I'm saying? Like start charting these areas and then wait for them. You know what I'm saying? Just be patient. Chart these areas. What if it's going to be on the Qs? What if it's going to be on ES or wherever it is? Chart these big decision moments and trade them instead of going back and forth with all this chop. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had that experience, cool. I understand totally. But you'll have a big return. Just look at it. Look at the candles, bro. We caught right here. Went up, fell down. That's a nice move. Went up here, going up here, fell down. Nice move. These are big moves. Don't waste your money in those support and resistance levels. Trade it. Trade on demand, supply and demand. Take care, man. Y'all be blessed.